If someone was to take a step back and reflect on their life, what might end up standing out is that they often experience a sense of disgust. When this takes place, they are likely to be around something or someone that causes them to be repulsed, and they could even feel sick. This will then be a time when they will want to get away from something or someone. By doing this, they might soon be able to settle down and feel at ease. It might not be as simple as this though, as they could be in a relationship where they often feel this way. Now, this could mean that they are with someone who is abusive, or it might not be this black and white. Alternatively, they could be with someone who they are not really attracted to. When it comes to the former, they will be with someone who is violating them on a regular basis. And when it comes to the latter, they will be with someone who they are physically repelled by. Then again, they could be with someone who they are attracted to, but they could be repelled by certain things that they do. So they will have ways of behaving or habits that they find repulsive. Moreover, they could find that one of their partner's friends and or family members also has the same effect on them. Whatever it is that has this effect on them, it is naturally going to undermine their well-being and their relationship. If they are with someone who is abusive, this disgust will be there to tell them that the other person is not right for them and is a threat. It is then going to be essential for them to cut their ties with them. Or if they are with someone who they are not attracted to, this disgust will be there to tell them that the other person is not right for them. Cutting their ties with them can then allow them to find someone who is right for them. However, if they are with someone who has certain behaviors or habits that have this impact on them, it might be a good idea for them to explore why this is. The reason for this is that if there are things that they appreciate about them, ending the relationship is probably not going to be the best option. Taking this into account, the approach that they need to take after experiencing disgust can depend on a variety of factors. The key point is that this inner response is there to let them know that something is not right, and they need to look into why this is. What they could also see, if they were to look back on their life, is that this is a position that they have been in before. If then they are with someone who they are not overly attracted to, or has certain behaviors or habits that they find repulsive, this won't be the first time that this has taken place. They might see that their current relationship is very similar to their last relationship, and perhaps the one that they had before. This could even be something that goes back even further. Consequently, they will be used to being in a relationship that is not very harmonious or pleasurable. To use an analogy, it will be as if they are continually eating a meal that has ingredients that are not supposed to be there. Thus, instead of being able to enjoy most of what they put into their mouth, they will want to spit out a lot of what goes in. in the same way that they won't want to eat a lot of the food that goes in their mouth. They often won't want their partner nearby, let alone close to them. Thanks to what they have experienced in this area of their life, they could believe that what is going on externally is the issue. This area of their life would then be different if they were with the right person. Nonetheless, there is a chance that what is taking place in this area of their life is a replay of what it was like for them during their formative years. This may have been a time when they were regularly violated by one or both of their parents. They might have regularly been physically harmed, verbally put down, and left. The person or people who were supposed to love, care, and protect them would have been the one or ones who deeply wounded them. Unsurprisingly, this would have caused them to be deeply disgusted and to want to get away from the person or people who were harming them and couldn't be trusted. Along with this, they are likely to have experienced a lot of anger, rage, contempt, fear, terror, shame, helplessness, and hurt. The trouble was that, as they were powerless and totally dependent, they wouldn't have been able to act on their need to get away from the parent or parents who was harming them. As a result of this, they would have had to repress their inner feedback and to tolerate what was going on. Many years will have passed, but as what they experienced internally won't have been resolved, they are continually replaying this old scenario. For this to change, they are likely to have pain to face and work through, and unmet developmental needs to experience. If you would like to find out more about the services that I offer, please go to www.oliverjrcooper.co.uk or email me at info@oliverjrcooper.co.uk, and I'm looking forward to assisting you on your journey.